In today's video, we are going to understand what a trader needs to know before they get into their next trade. So I'm going to list out a bunch of things a trader needs to understand before they get into a trade or probably the next trade. Now, if this is your first time on this channel, please check out our videos, watch them, learn from them, and make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you can always get videos like this anytime I drop them. Okay, so I drop videos every Sunday, so you can always check them out and share them to your friends. Okay, now without wasting much of your time, let's get to the topic for the day. So what do a trader need to know before they get into their next trade or before they get into a trade? Now, before you get into your next trade or before you start your week, the first thing you need to check is the economic calendar. So you need to check out the economic calendar and know if we have an high impact news for the week. So you need to map out those days. So if you love to trade them, you would know if you love to trade them. Then if you are not interested, you know if you love to avoid them. Like me, I do like to avoid high impact news. I do not trade news. I don't do such. So I try to avoid them, I try to know when those high impact news are going to be held, so I could actually avoid those days or avoid that moment entirely. Not exactly those days, just I avoid that time frame. Let's say it is 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time, so I try to avoid taking trade something around let's say 2:10, 2:20 on before that time. So I just like to avoid it in general. So that's the first thing you need to know as a trader. You need to know if you're going to have an economic news for that week or you're not going to have an economic news for that week. Now, the next thing you want to check out is to analyze your market. Okay, now when you're analyzing your market, you want to get a specific time frame where you want to conduct smaller analysis and larger analysis. Now, what does this mean in general? Now, I like to start from the monthly time frame this way. So once I tap out the monthly time frame, so I want to know where the market is at the monthly time frame. As we can see, we have this nice change of character at this area. Okay, so we have this nice change of character at this area, so I like to map this out as well. Then we have this nice break of structure at this area as well, so I like to map out that as well. So I map out this nice break of structure. That's not all. We also have this change of character, so I just want to know the recent market trend. So we have this nice change of character at this area. So this is the monthly time frame. Like I said, you need to have like 2 time frames. Okay, you want to check out the higher time frames and the lower time frames. So I'm going to come down to that level as well. So right now we have this for the recent change of character here. So we have this. Now, once I've done this, I would like to map out my highs and lows. So where is the highest level it has gotten to in the most recent trend? So as you can see, this is the highest level it has gotten to, and this is the lowest level it has gotten to at the most recent trend. So I just map out this level as my monthly time frame high. So I map it out this way. So this is my monthly time frame high. Then I try to I go over here again and map out here as my monthly time frame low as well. So I take here as my monthly time frame low. Okay, so this is my monthly time frame low. So this is it. Yeah, now the next thing I want to do is I want to head over to the weekly time frame and check out what's up. So I just want to have a full detail about everything happening in the market. I want to have a full detail about it. Okay, so I want to have a full detail of everything happening in the market before I proceed precisely. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to check out the weekly time frame. Okay, now for the weekly time frame, I want to check out the market trend for the weekly time frame. As you can see here, we have this nice break of structure at this area. So we have this nice break of structure at this area. So we got this nice one, and we also got this other break of structure at this area as well. So we have this nice break of structure at this area. So that's the second one we have right now. Then we have this change of character at this zone right here. We have this change of character at this area. So this is a nice change of character. Okay, so and we move ahead, and this is the last one here. So this is the last one. The bearish break of structure is the last one precisely. Okay, now I want to get out. I want to map out the highs and the lows of this weekly time frame. Okay, so this is the high and this is the low. So I map it out as this is the highest, most recent highest level. So it's the most recent highest level here. Okay, so I'm going to map out this as the weekly time frame high. Okay, so then I head over to the downside where I have my weekly time frame low precisely. Okay, now all checked. Okay, now this is where the whole thing comes up. Okay, now like I said I'm going to have two time frames I'll be looking at. Okay, the first one is going to be my 4-hour time frame, so I'll be looking at the 4-hour time frame trend, and the next one is going to be the 15-minute time frame trend. Okay, now I want to try to join these together to know the exact market trend. Okay, now these are the things you need to know. Okay, the first thing is the news event. Okay, the next thing is that you want to analyze the market. You want to know what is happening in the whole market. So you just don't want to pick out a particular time frame and start working on that time frame. You want to know what is happening in the whole of the market, so you can have a conclusive analysis or a conclusive data base of the market. So whenever you are when you are taking a trade, you know what the initial trend is saying on the higher time frame, and you try to collide it or join it together with the lower time frame to get the perfect trend of the market. So that's what you want to do. Okay, and this is the mistake most traders make. They go on YouTube, they just watch one random videos that tell them this, or they watch a bunch of random videos rather that tell them just use 5 minutes, 1 minute. No, all those things are wrong. You need to do a conclusive analysis on all time frames so that you can get the best out of the market. That will help you get the best trend out of the market together with your news. Okay, so you want to know if a news is coming out, if you're going to avoid it or not. Now these things will help you get a better edge in the market. Now let's continue what we have to do. So I head over to the 4-hour time frame, and boom, I just want to check what's up with the 4-hour time frame. So I don't want to waste much of my time. I just want to go straight to the point of what we have to do. Okay, okay, so I just want to go straight to the point. Okay, so on this note, we've got this. Okay, this is a nice break of structure here. Okay, this is a nice break of structure here from the 4-hour time frame. So this is the highest level it has gotten to. Okay, I'm not going to count this because we didn't see 3 candles above. So if you're conversant with what I'm doing, you should know this by now. So like I said, right now we have this as the change of character. Okay, so a lot of guys will say why are you not counting this area? Why are you not saying this area as a break of structure? Because it is not a valid break of structure. I tell you to validate a break of structure. I explained this thing several times. To validate a break of structure, you must see 3 candles above the last candle, and if we are to put this together, this is the last candle here, and if we are to fit this in, we'll see that this area doesn't fit in. So we have just this 1 and 2, so we can't see the third one, so it doesn't fit in. So we just use the last one as it. Okay, now looking at this area right now, you would see that this is the highest level right now. So this is going to be a 4-hour time frame high, and we are still maintaining this area as our 4-hour time frame low. So this is our 4-hour time frame low, so I can just fit in this there. I know it looks tacky, but I hope you guys just understand what I'm doing. So in the 4-hour time frame, we can see strongly that we have a bullish trend. So what are you going to be doing with all this I have explained? All this I have explained is going to position you. Okay, now you need to know that the 4-hour time frame is buying, so you need to expect a buy or a sell to buy. What is a sell to buy? A sell to buy is that on a lower time frame, you're going to sell down to that other block where you're going to get buy. Okay, so how do you attend to this situation? The first thing you want to do is to map out your areas of or your point of interest. So you want to get your point of interest for the 4 hours, so you need to map them out. So as we can see, using the Fibonacci, we can see this area nicely as our 4-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame buy. So you're going to map it out as our 4-hour time frame buy, okay, or a 4-hour time frame order block, okay, any which way you understand this thing. And you're also going to map this area as our 4-hour time frame order block. Now this area I'm mapping out right now serves as a fair value gap, where the one below it is the initial order block, okay. So the one below it is the initial order block, while this one right now okay, I said this first one it serves as a fair value gap, where this one serves as the initial order block. Now since we are going to have a sell to buy, what is the sell to buy? A sell to buy happens in a bullish structure, okay. If the bullish structure is on the higher time frame, then you're going to have a sell, means the market needs to sell this down, yeah, before it start buying. Now it didn't buy at this level, but it started buying at this level, okay. So that's why I say you need to have a sell to buy. Now with this kind of method or methodology, you have a gross understanding about everything happening in the market. So you are aware of the positions where you should buy and positions where you should sell. So what are you going to do to approach this stand here? The first thing you need to do is to go into the 15-minute time frame and start looking for sales that will get to this level or this level. Then once you get to this level, you avoid selling at this level and you take the buy. So let's go. Now let's go selling. Let's go for selling. Let's go for selling. Let's go for selling. We need to sell at this level. So boom. Now so the first sales were going to be this, okay. So but we didn't get to that area, so we have this as a breakout structure, okay, basically as a breakout structure. Now you'll be looking for a reversal to that level that meets up with your terms and condition. So I'm going to be looking at it here. So we have 1, 2, this one is a fake out, then we start coming down. We came down, we had 1, 2 here, we came down to this level. So this is another one. Let's see if we actually get to sell here. Nah, so we didn't get opportunity here. So this is another break of structure at this area. Nice one. So let's see if we get any reversal to that level. Okay, now this is 1 fake out, just 1, then we had 1, 2 fake out, then 3. So this is actually valid. Then we can say we have this, okay, we have this nice one, okay, we have this nice sell at this area. So you could take any of this, you could even take this for your other block area if you like. Just anywhere around distance you could tap in and sell, okay. Now if we go to a much more lower time frame, like 3 minutes time frame, we'll catch some good RR for sell here, okay. So after that, what do we have? We have this breakout structure here, okay. We have this breakout structure, change of character here rather. So we had a bullish change of character at this area, okay. Then prices, let's see if it's valid. 1, 2, 3. Then prices made their way down to this area. So prices make their way down to this area. If you look at much more lower time frame, you might catch a little buy at that area as well. So it's keep coming down to this area. So this area is another breakout structure that you've got now. Okay, this is a fake out, so the original breakout structure is somewhere below here, okay. Now when you come to this area, there are 2 things you might likely want to do. You might want to take the buy. So if you are taking the buy for this 4 hour, you might want to take it on the 15 minutes time frame. So you could just play along with the 15 minutes time frame that you have. 1 fake out coming down to this side, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to keep your lows at this side, okay. So your end point is here, so you're waiting for 3 down, 1, 2, 3. So if you are looking for buys for the 15 minutes time frame on this 4 hour time frame, you will get 1 here, okay. So the third one came here and boom, you want to put it somewhere below it, okay. Okay, so you would have caught some nice buy. Now you would have caught some nice buy. Forget about this did not close very well. Okay, this did not close with a body, so you could still take this trade because it didn't close with a body. You close with a body, then just like it did here right now, then this is another level again. Okay, that one is one thing you could do. The next thing you could do is to take a nice sell at this side as well. So if you wanted to take a nice sell at this side for the probably lower time frame, like 3-minute time frame, you would have caught some nice sell at this side. So you could actually do this. Like I said, there are two things you could do here. You could take these sells here and you could take this buy. So you could take both of them and you make some money. Okay, so I'm just teaching you things you should actually know better. Okay, now it keep coming down till it came to this area. So once it came to the once it got to this area, you'll be looking out for what buys. Okay, so you have 1 2 fake out 3. So you'll be looking for the low 1 2 3. Okay, you could take from this lowest level to this side. Okay, you caught another one on the 15-minute time frame. Remember, these are 15 minutes order block. So this 15 minutes order block, you're going to take it on a much more lower time frame, like 1 minute or 3 minutes. But these ones, anyone that gets to this anyone that gets to this 4-hour time frame, you want to take it on your 15 minutes time frame. That's why I'm still on the 15-minute time frame. So I do not care to go deeper on this. So I'm just trying to explain something in a nutshell for you, so you can take this as well. Now this is how you could be able to catch good trades, knowing all these things. So the first thing you need to know is what you need to get in ties with your economic news. Then the next thing is you need to have 2 time frame. One is going to be higher, then you want to catch trades on those higher time frame. Then the next one is going to be on the lower time frame, like the 15 minutes. So that is how to combine these things, and these are the things you should know. You should understand the total trend in the market. This will help you catch better trends, okay, instead of just doing what some guys will tell you, just go into 5-minute time frame and do bunch of shits. That doesn't really work that way. So you need to understand what happens on the higher time frame, and you need to combine these things to get a better or to catch better trends in the market. I hope you understand what I just taught in this video. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the suggestion box and I'll get back to you. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye for now.